Welcome to today's podcast. Where did the day go? I checked the time the other night, 11:47 p.m., and I had that very adult reaction. Wait, what? Because in my head it was still like 6:30, maybe 7 if I'm being generous. My coffee was cold, the room was darker, outside empty, and instead of thinking, okay, the day is over, I thought, where did it go? This is the real adult problem. As a kid, time moved like a documentary. Slow, detailed, slightly boring, but in a good way. Summer felt infinite. You could ride a bike, eat something questionable, stare at clouds for 40 minutes, and somehow it was still only 2 p.m. Now, you blink and it's Friday. You blink again and it's October. I don't even remember it being to October. Why time feels faster? It's not what you think. Time didn't speed up. Your attention got hijacked. Your day is basically this now. 9 tabs open, 47 notification, 3 conversation you don't care about, 1 meeting that should have been an email, 1 email that should have never existed. And somewhere in there life is happening. You're just not there for most of it. The disposable camera test, the one messed me up. I found an old disposable camera recently. Remember those? No screen, no retakes, no let me just fix my face real quick. You had 27 shots. That's it. You had to commit. When I got the photos developed, which by the way feels like time travel now, most of them were bad. Blurry sunset, friend mid blink, half eaten food, a dog aggressively ignoring the camera. But my Instagram standard trash. But here's the weird part. They felt more real than anything I've taken in years. Because nobody was performing. Nobody was optimizing. Nobody was thinking, will this do numbers? They were just living. Why you don't remember your weeks anymore? Here's something I've noticed. Memory doesn't store time, it stores attention. If you don't notice your day, your brain goes, cool, nothing important happened here, and deletes most of it. That's why entire weeks feels like they never existed. Not because they were empty, because you were mentally somewhere else the whole time. I tested this accidentally. There's this random park bench I sit on sometimes. Nothing special. No main character moment. Just water, birds, people walking dogs like it's their full-time job. And yet, I remember those 20 to 30 minutes more clearly than entire workdays. Why? Because for once I wasn't multitasking. I wasn't listening to a podcast, checking my phone, planning my future, billionaire lifestyle. I was just sitting there like a normal human. 10 by 10, highly underrated. The lie we all bought into modern life tells you eat fast equal good, Fast internet, fast food, fast success, fast everything. But the best stuff is slow. Trust, slow. Friendship, slow. Learning, painfully slow. Fixing your life, slower than you want. Even bread takes time. And bread isn't even that ambitious. The real reason your days feel empty, we've trained ourselves to eliminate every quiet moment. Standing in line, phone, walking, podcast, eating, YouTube, breathing, probably an app for that too. Silence now feels illegal, like you're doing something wrong. But silence does something weird. It stretches time, so does paying attention. The best line I've heard about time, an old watch repair guy told me this once. People ask me how to fix a broken watch. Nobody asks how to fix a rusted day. At the time I smiled like, whoa, deep. Now I'm like, yeah, that's annoyingly accurate. You can save time, stop trying. You can optimize your way into a meaningful life. You can only spend time better, not more efficiently, more intentionally. Big difference. Try this tonight, seriously. Instead of asking, was I productive today? Ask, where did I actually notice? Did I taste my food? Did I hear someone laugh? Did I look at the sky even once? Sounds small. It's not. That's the whole game. Because this is what you will actually remember. Not emails, deadlines, random scrolling. You will remember coffee in a quiet kitchen, a song during a late drive, someone staying longer than they had to, rain hitting your window, a walk you almost skipped. That's the stuff. That's always been the stuff. So if today disappeared, good news. You get another one tomorrow. Not to do more, to notice more. Anyway, it's probably later than you think right now. So maybe choose this, look around, and don't let the rest of today disappear unnoticed. That's it for today's podcast. Hope you have a great day.